Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So now that we've had a bit of time to let the whole pump track and water park comparison simmer a little bit, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's over in the community tab on this channel. Okay, and with the unexpected rush to add the pump track this fall, okay, all of that happening within the last few weeks, let's add in a few of the stakeholders and see what kind of flavors they bring to this whole meal that we're preparing here. And I think you'll see during this video that a lot of this stuff has been on a back burner for quite a while until it was time to turn up the heat. So, a stakeholder is a person or organization that is affected by the activities or decisions of an organization, a project, or a system. They can be internal or external to that, and they can affect it positively or negatively. Some of the stakeholders that are involved in the pump track include, the city of Elliot Lake, and then within the city, there would be city council, then the Recreation and Culture Standing Committee, the Age-Friendly Committee, the Accessibility Advisory Committee, and then there's the contractor and the designer, which is Vela Solutions. And then there is an Elliot Lake nonprofit that is the Elliot Lake Cross Country Ski and Bike Club, whose president owns Jack's Ski and Bike Shack here in town. Also involved would be Elliot Lake Baseball, because it's their baseball diamond that's being taken away. The city owns the baseball diamond, but Elliot Lake Baseball, the league, uses it. Then there's senior citizens, of course, and disabled persons, all of whom are residents of Elliot Lake. And so these would be some of the stakeholders that will be affected and would have either positive or negative feelings towards the development of the pump track. So Councillor Rick Bull is on our city council, of course. He's the chair of the Recreation and Culture Standing Committee, which is all councillors, and he is also the chair of the Accessibility Advisory Committee. I wrote a letter, as I mentioned in the last video, to him when I found out that there were other pump tracks within 2 hours either side of us. I did not mention the one in Sudbury in this letter, but I did talk about the two that are in Sault Ste. Marie, and how we do not have the kind of amenities here that they have in the Sault, where people could go and plan an actual vacation, because there are theaters there, there's movies, there's restaurants, there is shopping, there's many hotels to stay in. All of these things that we can't offer yet. And if you're going to put in a pump track in the middle of town, you have to give people a reason to come off Highway 17 and drive into Elliot Lake to go on a pump track, because there's nothing that was known about to get you in here otherwise for any other reason. There was recently a project brought to the Accessibility Advisory Committee in the last meeting, just within the last week or so, from a group here in town, which is the Elliot Lake Cross Country Skiing and Cycling Club. And they brought forward a project which would mean they would join Cycling Without Age Canada. And what this group does is they promote cycling with trishaws across Canada for seniors, people with disabilities, so they can get out and enjoy themselves, have a ride, kind of thing. So they train the drivers of the trishaws, but you purchase your trishaws as you go. They have been collecting money for this so far, and they were putting a proposal forward to ask the city to contribute $1,500 towards getting the trishaws. They have about $9,000 so far. These trishaws cost in the neighborhood of $15,000. And I think it's a fabulous idea. I really do. We have Huron Lodge here, where it would be great to be able to see people out and about riding, having a good look around, especially in late spring, early summer here. be able to get down by the water, have a look at things, go downtown if they'd like to, see what's going on down there, see some of the festivities when we have our Jewel in the Wilderness or whatever festivals are going on at the time. All that kind of thing. It's also great for people with dementia and their caregivers to be able to get out and be family, or, instead of always being in that state of, being caregiver and patient. It makes a big difference. It's something that takes you back to when everything was not normal, but easy, and it was the way you always thought it would be. And I think this is a terrific thing. And I will say here right now too, I think the pump track is fabulous. I think it's a great idea, and I think developing cycling in Elliot Lake is a fabulous idea, and cross-country skiing. What I don't like, and what I cannot get my head around, is why this, the cycling without age, is being put forward at the same time as this pump track has come to light, and people with disabilities and seniors are not a part of that decision. If you understand, when I look at it, do you see it can you see from this point of view that what it appears to be saying is, here's healthy, active, everyday people stuff. Here you go. And I'm sorry, but I will put a price tag on it because it's easy. It's $350,000. And for the older, infirm, unable to do anything not in the exercise way, here is your $15,000 so that we can pedal you around town. Although I'm happy about it, it also is, again, very paternalistic and very, I'm sorry, ableist to me. That's what I hear. It's what I hear. And it's why I took this project on. Because we're not involved. It doesn't seem like we need to be involved. And it doesn't seem that, no, I will not rant yet. No.